Baseball, basketball, and hockey were all coming in strong for today's top 5 cards. It was a battle for the number 1 card this week, but we'll tell you which cards came out on top next. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. What a week it is right now in the sports card world. NBA Finals, NHL playoffs. There is a lot to watch and cheer for, and there has been a lot of movement in the sports card market, which we are about to dive into. And of course, today's Top 5 is sponsored by Whatnot. Whatnot has awesome live auctions every day and night, starting at just $1 for packs, boxes, breaks, singles, and more. And here at Cards HQ, we are live on Whatnot every single day, selling all kinds of cards and doing lots of fun breaks. So make sure to scan that QR code on your screen or click the link in the show description below, and we're going to hook you up with $15 in free credit when you sign up for Whatnot. All right, let's start today's show by taking a look at the overall sports card market with the Market Pulse by Market Movers. Over the last 7 days, the SCI 500 index of 500 of the most prominent sports cards is down a bit. It is still up a bit on the year overall. Not surprisingly, hockey cards between 2010 and 2017 have been on the rise the most. Guess who is in those years? Connor McDavid, perhaps, and also, by the way, another player who we might hear about today in today's Top 5. Now it is basketball from 2018 through 2020, which is falling backwards. Probably not Luka's fault, but maybe the fault of some other guys during that stretch of cards. Can you guess who? You're about to find out as well. So let's go ahead and get started with today's Top 5 cards. All right, we're starting today with a cold card because it is a reminder that sometimes the hot cards that are featured on this show turn cold shortly after they're featured on this show. So always be careful. Investing, it's oftentimes not the best idea to buy cards when they're the hottest. And unfortunately, one of those guys who has cooled off over the last couple of weeks is Anthony Edwards. Ant-Man is our cold card of the week. His cards went nothing but up during the first few rounds of the playoffs. Record level spikes for Anthony Edwards cards as they, of course, moved through the playoffs. And when they defeated Denver, that was a huge deal for Anthony Edwards card market, but they could not get past the Dallas Mavericks. And now that they're out of the playoffs and everyone's attention has turned to Dallas and to Boston, Anthony Edwards' card market is starting to fall. This despite the fact that he played great in the postseason. Anthony Edwards is an emerging star, it seems, and he's going to be playing for the Olympic team this summer. So I doubt his cards are going to remain cool too much longer, but at the moment they're cold. Let's take a look at Market Movers. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I've got 4 of his rookie cards on the screen. His 2020 Hoops, Optic, Prism, and Donruss rookie cards in PSA 10 condition. You can see on the graph how since they got eliminated, all 4 of these cards have been falling in the market. And in fact, over the last 30 days, these cards are all down anywhere between about 48% and all the way up at about 57%. And we're just using some of his lower end cards here as an example, but it's not just his lower end cards. Some of his higher end cards are also falling. Unfortunately, you see this type of thing when a player is eliminated. But to show you what these drops have been like, 30 days ago, people were paying $121 for Anthony Edwards' 2020 Hoops card in PSA 10. Today, you can scoop that card for about $55. His Optic base has dropped from $199 to about $97. His Prism base, this one's ugly, has dropped from $318 30 days ago. Today, the card is $163. That is a massive drop in 30 days. And his Donruss base in PSA 10 went from $163 to about $70. Big drops. What do you think? Is now the time to buy? Do you still believe in Ant-Man for the long run, or do you think these cards continue to go down? Let me know in the comments. But now let's talk about cards going up, and we're starting with our investment card of the week, and it is Gordie Howe. Mr. Hockey, the right wing for the Detroit Red Wings, had an unbelievable career, one of the greatest of all time. He spent 26 years in the NHL. 25 of those years were with the Detroit Red Wings, where Howe led them to 4 Stanley Cup victories. And he held the record for the most games played for 41 years before it was surpassed just a few years ago. But he still holds the record for the most seasons with 20 or more goals. He did that 22 consecutive seasons. Absolutely incredible. Let's take a look here in Market Movers as what his cards have been doing in the sports card market over the last year. We're looking at the last 365 days, and we're looking at his 1951 Parkhurst card. This is considered his rookie card. We've got this card on the screen in PSA 3, 4, 5, and 6 condition, and you can see all of these have been on the rise over the course of the last year. There's only one sale of the 5 over the last year, but the 3, 4, and 6 have all been going up. The 3, you could have bought that card a year ago for around $5,700. Today, as of the most recent sale, it's around $6,600. The PSA 4 has gone from about $7,300 to about $8,700. The only sale of the 5 over the last year was for $27,500. Now the 6 has been selling for a little less, so probably that 5, my guess, was probably just a really exceptionally conditioned 5. Sometimes you see variants in vintage cards based upon card condition. The 6 over the last year has gone from $18,600 to $21,300. I should say eye appeal, more so than condition. Grades measure condition, but it's eye appeal that really matters when it comes to these vintage cards. How good does it look when you're looking at the card? Not every PSA 5 or PSA 6 is created equal with these vintage cards. The eye appeal makes a big difference. But truthfully, probably doesn't matter what of these old Gordie Howe cards you have. It has been doing great in the sports card market over the last year. Now let's talk about the cards of players playing today. And we're going to stick with a hockey theme for the number 5 spot today. It is Sam Reinhart, the right wing for the Florida Panthers. Of course, the Panthers are back in the Stanley Cup Finals for the second year in a row, looking like they got a pretty good chance to win this postseason. And if they do, Reinhart will be a big reason why. He was the second overall draft pick in the 2014 NHL draft, and he has had great success with the Panthers. He scored 121 goals in the last 3 seasons, including 57 this season, which was second best in the NHL. His cards, they are responding well to the success of the Panthers in the postseason. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and I have 3 of Reinhart's 2014 Upper Deck Young Guns base cards on the screen. I've got it in PSA 10, PSA 9, and BGS 9.5 condition. And you can see all 3 are nicely going up as the Panthers have run through the playoffs. In fact, over the last 30 days, these cards are up anywhere between about 26% and about 57%. The PSA 10 of Reinhart's 2014 Upper Deck Young Guns base card was $95 30 days ago. Today, that is $138. And all of these cards have moved up nicely in the last month. Let's turn to a baseball player in Double-A ball for the number 4 card today. It's Agustin Ramirez. Do you guys know about this guy? He is a catcher prospect for the New York Yankees. Now, he is ranked as the number 20 prospect for the Yankees, but that ranking may be going up with how he has been playing in the minor leagues this season. He's been one of the best hitters in all of the minor leagues. He's carrying a .934 OPS for the Yankees Double-A team. He's got 15 home runs through 51 games in the minors, and he had a 3 home run game recently. He had 6 RBIs during that game. So he has just been blasting the ball in the minors, and this has a lot of people excited about his Bowman First Prospects cards. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. This is a new card, by the way. He is a prospect in 2024 Bowman, so these cards only came out recently. Normally when a new card comes out, it doesn't immediately go up. Normally they start to come down a little bit, but that is not the case with Ramirez. This is his 2024 Bowman Chrome Prospect, the auto, and then we're also looking at the purple refractor numbered to 250. Both of these in raw condition, and look at the chart as to what these cards have done here in the last couple of weeks. Really shooting up. The regular auto is up 67%. The purple refractor is up almost 93%. That regular auto 30 days ago, you could have scooped for about $40. Today it's $66. And the purple refractor 30 days ago, you could have scooped for a little over $67. Today, that one's going to set you back around $130 according to the last sale. Now let's go to another young baseball player, but one who's getting it done on the major league level today. It's Elliot Ramos, the left fielder for the San Francisco Giants. Now the Giants have found themselves right in the middle of an early season wild card hunt. They're battling with the Reds for that wild card position. Ramos is helping them perhaps gain ground there since being called up from the Giants farm system on May the 8th. He has posted a .327 batting average and an OPS of .973. And in his first 8 games in June, Ramos reached base in every single game, and he had 4 home runs. He's also had some stellar defense in the outfield for the Giants, which has filled a major hole as they have been a bit injury-plagued out there. All of this news is causing his card prices to rise. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and we're looking at Ramos's 2017 first draft picks chrome auto card. We're going to look at that one in BGS 9.5 condition. And then how about his rookie card? So this is his 2022 Topps Chrome rookie auto, and we're also looking at the refractor version of that 2022 Topps Chrome rookie auto. You can see on the graph all of these upwards over the last 30 days, up anywhere between about 95% and 233%. Now these were relatively inexpensive cards to begin with, but they're certainly moving up. His 2017 First Prospects auto card in BGS 9.5 30 days ago was selling for around $30. Today it's selling for close to $60. So that one has almost doubled in the last 30 days. And then his rookie auto from 2022 Topps, that was only a $5 card 30 days ago, but most recently it sold for around $13. And the refractor version of that card was a $7.50 card 30 days ago, most recently sold for $25. So quite the rise for Ramos's cards over the last month. We've got another up-and-coming baseball player in the number 2 spot today. It's Ezequiel Tovar, the shortstop for the Colorado Rockies. Now, of course, the Rockies, unfortunately, are one of the worst teams in the National League this season. By the way, something just happened in the shop. People are screaming. I don't know if you caught that on the mic. People are screaming in the background. I think they hit something big in the Breaker Arena. But we're going to keep going with the top 5 today. We can't be distracted by that. Let's see. We're on Tovar, the number 2 spot. Tovar, he has displayed flashes of greatness this year for the Rockies. He just had his second multi-homer game of the season and his 15th multi-hit game since May 1st. The Rockies signed him to a 7-year contract worth over $63 million prior to the start of this season, and well-deservedly so it seems, because Tovar has been one of the bright spots on an otherwise bad team. But thankfully his cards, they're going up because his performance has been good. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. We got his 2021 Bowman Chrome Prospect Auto, his first Prospect Auto in PSA 10 condition up on the screen. Then we've also got from 2023 Topps Chrome, we've got his rookie auto, we've got his green refractor numbered to 99, and then we've got his normal refractor numbered to 499. Both of those in raw condition. All 3 of these cards on the rise over the course of the last 30 days. They're up anywhere between about 92% and 190%. The PSA 10 of his first Prospect Auto was around $45 30 days ago. Today that card's around $88. The raw condition of his 2023 base refractor, we'll go to the bottom, that was 90. I shouldn't say base refractor, just his refractor was $9 30 days ago. Today that's around $26. And the green refractor was around $26 30 days ago, and now today that one is $69. So big increases across the board for Tovar. All right, it's time for today's number 1 card. But before I give it to you, let me remind you that all of the charts and graphs from today's show are from Market Movers. And Market Movers is the ultimate way to track what's happening in the sports card market and to price out the cards in your collection. You can try Market Movers for free. Just go to sportscardinvestor.com and click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or go to the App Store on your phone and download the Market Movers app to your phone today. All right, guys, you ready for today's number one card? I wonder who it could be. Let's see. I wonder what card last week on Cards on the Table I told people I think might heat up with the NBA Finals just getting underway. If Porzingis comes out and has some big games, he's a guy who you might actually see really shoot up here over the next couple of weeks. I recorded that video before the NBA Finals started. And now, a few days later, Kristaps Porzingis' cards are the hottest cards inside the sports card market. It is true. He played exceptionally well, especially in game one of the NBA Finals. My goodness, Porzingis he had missed 5 weeks due to a calf strain that he suffered in the first round, but what a spark he provided off the bench for the Celtics in game one, scoring 20 points with 6 rebounds and 3 blocks in just 20 minutes of playing time. And then, of course, he played well in game two as well. And now the Celtics are in a 2-0 series lead over the Mavericks, and it's fun to see that Porzingis, the unicorn, is playing great again, and is a big reason, so far at least, for the Celtics' success in this series. It will be fun to see how he continues to play as the series now heads to Dallas. Let's take a look in Market Movers at Porzingis' card prices, and you can see that I might have called that one correctly. Let me look by percentage. That really tells the story, how these cards have popped off in the sports card market over the last few days, ever since that performance in game one. Ever since that prediction I made on Cards on the Table, these things have really popped off. And the cards that we're looking at here specifically are his 2015 Prism Base rookie card, his Prism Silver rookie card in PSA 10, and then his 2015 Select Premier level card in PSA 10. So that base 2015 Prism in PSA 10, that card was only $26 30 days ago. Today, it's selling for close to $60. His Prism Silver 30 days ago in PSA 10 was $108, and today it's $200 as of the recent sale. And the Select Premier level in PSA 10 has gone from $26 to $65. 150% increase over the course of the last 30 days. Hey, if you listened and you bought any Porzingis cards, you're doing pretty well, and maybe you want to sell them now and take your profit off of the table. And use that profit, guys, to subscribe to Market Movers. That profit right there will buy you a whole year of Market Movers. So enjoy that. Go get that right now at sportscardinvestor.com. Click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or download the Market Movers app to your phone today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and we'll see you soon for the next one. Take care.